Okay, welcome guys to this tutorial. This tutorial is about routing, namely static routing. I'm Hossein. I'm one of the tutors in Infosys 322. And we have two types of routing, static and dynamic. The right side you see the network topology of our today's activity, and you see that we have three routers. So for the one of them, which is King's Landing, we have three networks connected to its three interfaces. The thing is that if we want to send a package to other networks, we can't because we don't have any routing yet on this router. So by routing, we actually move network packets from one network to another. For instance, when a packet needs to go from one network, you say 222.100.123.0 to another one, which is 198.77.237.0, we need to find a way to make the packet get there. And we will achieve this by configuring the router with the network address of destination. And configuring the router means adding the necessary routes. So the structure of routing, how we configure the routes. So we need to be in config mode, is the first thing, and then we type IP route, which are two keywords, and then the IP address of the destination network, and its net mask plus the interface, actually the interface that is connected to the router. So this is one of the instruction or router instructions in our activity, which says that configure a default static route so that all data can exit the network via the wall. So this router is the wall, and this is the router we need to configure routing. So we need to come to this router, and then we type IP route 0000, which is the IP address, default IP address, and 0000, and this router is actually connected to this router through interface serial 20, and then we need to type serial 20 as an interface. Looking at this activity, we see that these are the routers, and the file activity showed us that we need to configure three routes for this network. So these are same, we just need to pay attention to the wall, to the names, and also the IP address which is mentioned, and also the interface. At this point I want to show you another example. We have actually two networks here. They are same, they are identical, they have the same computers, the same switches, routers, the same IP addresses. The only thing differs in this two networks is the static routes. So if I do a test and send a packet from PC0 to PC2, you see that these packets are traveling. The first packet is going through this router, while the second packet on the second network is actually going directly to the third router. So this happens because these two networks have different routings. If I show you, you see that here both tests are successful. So if I go to real time and show you the static, for instance, the first router, you see that we have two static routes. And this network is actually belongs to this router, so we also define a configuration. But for the second network, we have just one route, which shows that this network is directly connected to this router. So therefore, the packet just choose this packet. The engineering log of this activity is also on a canvas. You can look at it, you can practice, you can configure yourself. Just please look at the engineering log and see that how different routes actually change the path of network packets in a network. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any question again, send me in my email or in my PSN. Thank you.